Hello friends, today we're going to talk about what a board foot is, why we need to know it, how to calculate it, and why it's important for working in woodworking. Okay, so board foot is calculating how much wood is in a project, and we need to know it so we can calculate how much the materials of a project would cost. So here we go. Board feet. Lumber is sold by volume. Volume is a quantity and it's calculated in 3 dimensions. Volume of wood is the amount of space the wood takes up. So that would be like if you put the wood in water and submerged it, how much water would it displace? So another way of describing volume is called board feet, or BF in our calculations. So to calculate how much dollars a board is worth, we measure the board's volume in board feet and multiply this board feet amount times the dollars per board foot. That's how you calculate how much it would cost if you're going to go to the store and buy it. It's also how you calculate how much the money would be if you were going to make like an end table like this and sell it. How much would it cost you to make it? How much are the materials in there? How do you know how to price the end table? Some people said that this would be a $20 end table. Well, if you sold it for 20 bucks, would you make any money? Well, you need to know how long it would take and how much the materials would cost to figure out your profit. Profit is the amount of money that you make minus the cost that it took to make the project. So here we go. Board feet equals the dollars. Board feet times the dollars per board foot equals the money that the materials is going to cost. So the board feet is the length in inches times the width in inches times the thickness in inches. It's 3 dimensions, length times width times thickness. So for our end table example right here, this end table, the material's alder, and there's one tabletop that's 16 inches long, length is always the longest one, times 9 3/4 width. That's like the width of your shoulders. That's the next longest dimension. And then times the thickness. That's like how thick a book is. Okay, so length times width times thickness, we got 16 times 9.75 times 1 inch. That's 156 inches cubed because there's 3 dimensions. Then we got 4 legs, 16 by 2 by 1 equals 128. We've also got 4 other little leg pieces because there's 2 pieces in each leg to make an L shape. So 4 more legs, 16 times 1 equals equals 64. And then our shelves, we've got 2 of these little shelves here, and that's 13 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, and 1 inch thick. We multiply those, we get 202 inches cubed. We want to know the total board feet in here, so we can add up the total volume and multiply that the price. And so we've got 550 inches of alder, cubic inches. We added those up. Okay, now to get the board feet, we're going to divide our total inches cubed by 144 inches cubed, because in each board foot there's 144 cubic inches. In this board foot of black walnut here as an example, we've got 12 inches. This is a foot. 12 inches is a foot, and we've got another 12 inches. So that's 12 times 12 equals 144. And then we've got 1 inch thick. 12 times 12 times 1 equals 144. We divide 144 inches cubed by 144 inches cubed because there's 144 inches cubed in 1 board foot, and we equal 1 board foot. This is also a board foot. 1 board foot equals 144 inches cubed. Okay, so now we've got